riding out.
Cool.
We joked about him getting here. He's like, man, if he gets here, then we'll figure out what happens.
I mean, he's a good player. I'm not surprised.
Yeah,
it should
I'm
not be
not
that much of
shocked,
an upset. But
I'm personally surprised that Nave got knocked out so early, and
more jokes about them looking the same.
MVZY. Yeah.
Yeah, what happened to MVZY?
MVZY just got murked by LSD, and who did he lose to in losers? Oh, it was C Sharp. C Sharp's been on a warpath, and DLA DQ'd himself.
Yeah, I think C Sharp has been the underappreciated, just his tear through the bracket. Not super obvious, but he's been taking names.
Yeah. We're seeing like a small surge right now of the mid-level, because before in the past couple months we've definitely been talking about how like our middle tier is all steadily improving. Like Mako, Dad,
and
who else
now
is in middle tier? Intern.
And our results are coming up.
Yeah, like in general, that little tier of people has been moving up. I'd say that now the tier of like Wild, C Sharp, the guys who usually have entertaining matches against the upper level players but don't really do anything, like Kelly and Chris, are improving. I mean, we're seeing C Sharp make it further and further in bracket. Wild has been taking huge names.
Yeah. I don't know about C Sharp because he's been playing for a long time, so maybe he's just fucking had a breakthrough in his brain. But
that's the thing. I mean, it's never too late to have a breakthrough, especially with Smash.
Just keep playing, try new shit.
Mm-hmm.
With Wild, though, I think it's more clear. He's a net play god, and he has been for a long time, but he hasn't gone to tournaments of the caliber he's been going to as consistently as he has for a long time.
Yeah.
Like, he basically, for a few months before he went to Eddie Ash and Wits, he would go to Smash Saturdays, which I went to all the time, which was like a North Shore tournament in the city. And either he would win, and I would win second, or he wouldn't be there that day, and I would win.
Right.
It was not a very strong bracket.
Sure.
And he's absolutely a great player, but you definitely need the tournament experience.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, Wild has some implicit knowledge going on up there about like what to do, but he definitely doesn't have like the tourney years on him.
Yeah. And I've heard you talk about players like O'Reilly who you ask them about Zero Suit's down air, and they go, oh, that little hoppy thingy, and you get mad because he's clearly very good and he has all this knowledge, but he can't articulate it.
Yeah. Wild is very much
Wild
like
is
that.
one of the. He says all the time, I don't know frames, I don't know how the moves work, and yet then he pulls off some crazy technical rascal shit and kills you. And it's like, okay.
He knows a little bit. He knows a couple Sonic frame things, because I was playing friendlies with him in DLA, and finally, after getting nared for like the 6th time, DLA just goes, is that negatively disjointed? And Wild goes, no, nair is actually good.
Yeah. Which makes sense. It's, it's a nair. It can be good.
Yeah. Oh my god, SoulPech just going straight to shield. Trying to mash out. Great DI.
So I have no idea how this neutral works. I assume that...
I assume it depends largely on Zelda putting out Din's Fire and trying to force Puff into something. But what it is, I'm not sure.
Yeah. Puff definitely seems like one of the characters who can, when edge guarding, chase Zelda off stage and stop her up B from being used. But that doesn't seem like it's going to be useful unless Zelda's at a higher percent, so Jigs has to win neutral for a while first and build damage.
Oh my god, Din's Fire knocks him off the edge. No, nothing nothing happened, it's fine. Thought he was about to get a sick conversion.
Oh. And I will say though that if Jigs goes in too hard, like lightning kicks go real far.
Yeah,
they might kick a Jigs and kill her real early, and then if she tries to hover above Zelda, up smash out a shield from Zelda is real hard to SDI out of. Like, it's a big multi-hit, and you think it's easy, but it's very hard to get out of.
Oh my god, dancing on a shield.
That Din's Fire usage is sick.
Not dead yet. Oh! Tacking on a slight extra percent. Oh.
This is tense.
Oh,
He went for the Dacus. I love him for it.
Yeah. Oh my god, just goes up and hits him with an up air. Jeez.
I wanted him to win, man. He just did a Jig stack as a neutral. He earned it.
Well, he's still got 2 more games to play with.
Yep.
At least. Oh, these chairs are so bad. Yeah.
There are some plastic and metal chairs over there. We could make a trade by the exit door.
No.
That direction.
Oh god, those look worse.
Could pull over the piano bench.
Who just called him C numbers? Oh my god. Koopy.
C numbers.
Yeah, fun story from Wit when I'm running bracket for Melee, and Kelly comes over like one earbud out, and he's just one. He's like, he looks at the thing, and he goes, "Who's C numbers?" And I was like, "What?" He's like, "Who's C numbers?" And I was like, "You talking about C sharp?" He's like, "C number, like the, you know, the little thing." And I was like, "Dude, that's C sharp." He's like, "Nah, I'm calling him C numbers." I was like, he's like, "Why is it like that? Is that a music thing?" I was like, "It's a music thing." He's like, "Oh, I meant, I'll call him C sharp." Okay. And then he just walks away. It's like, God bless Kelly. You never change.
Hasn't he entered several brackets as D flat as well?
He doesn't enter brackets. He makes it his tag. Okay, I have to tell that story now. When I was playing friendlies for a while with C sharp, and I was like, "Hey, C sharp, is that a music note? Is that why your name is C sharp?" He's like, "Oh yeah, I guess." And I was like, "Okay, you play music?" He's like, "Yeah, but." I was like, "Cool." And he's like, "I guess it could also be the coding language." And I was like, "Oh, okay, so that's what it's for." And then like 2 days later, I was commentating with Che, and Che's like, "Dude, his name is Cody Sharp."
Yeah.
And I was like, "What the fuck?" And I looked down at his tag, and it's D flat. It's like, you guys are in my head right now. And I was like, "Che, is there a coding language called D flat?" He's like,
What?
"No."
Why did you think that?
No, there's not.
Dude.
I don't know. Can you imagine? D flat.
No, I can't imagine, because that's
And
really
then I'm taking
stupid.
a programming class. Oh, cool. What language are you in? D flat.
Oh, dude, right after C sharp? What a complimentary fucking venue of instruction you've chosen.
Actually, as a musician, I have to inform you they're the same thing.
Yeah, no. I get
fucked.
that, but they'd have to be 2 different coding languages.
What would that even look like? We'll talk about it later.
I don't
We'll
know.
talk about it later. Run FOD. C sharp is up a stock. He's been putting in work with these grabs.
Cash tag. Yeah, that should be his tag. C++, also good choice. I don't, Alright.
This song's hilarious.
Yeah, it's
This song is so funny.
it's a little too space opera for Jig's Zelda.
So, I mean, C sharp has absolutely, I think, something that surprised me. He's been getting a lot of grabs, which, like, typically Zelda, you don't like. I don't know how to describe it.
Yeah. I assume that
Zelda's not famous for her grabs.
I assume that it's partially because if he's gonna go in on a Zelda, he's gonna try and stay close to her shield so as to not get, like, lightning kicked out of it immediately. You know what I mean? He's trying to, like, mix up whether he's crossing up or not and stay real on her inside of the shield. But then that means that if he happens to land in front of her and C sharp guesses right, he can just grab.
Okay, Eon Bot says C sharp is not the same as D flat instruments. They don't have frets, set notes. They are very slightly different. They're very slightly different if you're playing violin, he says. They're very slightly different if you're playing using relative tuning, not perfect temperament. If you're using perfect temperament, then they will be very slightly different based on the chord name that you're using. But enharmonically, D flat and C sharp are the same thing. Just had to clear that up as SoulPech loses game 2.
Does SoulPech...
I'll talk about the music thing later.
Yeah. Does SoulPech have anything that he would pull out? As
No.
Nope, just
Nope.
Jigs.
Nope.
Alright.
Nope.
Now, I'm not gonna lie, this seems kind of rough. But, I don't know, maybe he could surprise me.
Eonbot, the only other thing that could be is if you're using a different EDO, but in that case, like, I don't know why we're even talking about C sharp and D flat, because it would be really weird. Anyways.
Has he gotten any rests on
No.
Zelda?
I think I heard one, maybe.
but not many is the point. It's hard. Because to be fair, the way you get a rest is like, at low percent, is like a dare mix-up or like up tilt into some shit. That doesn't seem like stuff that's gonna work on a Zelda. She's the one tricking you into up tilts, not the other way around.
C-sharp going for an interesting up air. I mean, I guess that would do the job to tack on extra damage, but... Oh, okay, yeah, I thought something big was happening. That looked like a lot of activity. Oh my god, just get stuffed.
I'm not gonna lie, I think
that was a rest.
SoulPech really needs... It just seems like he's not got it in him. It seems like he's getting frustrated. You know what I mean? Like, he needs to make the comeback now rather than later. Oh god. Like, he's been playing from a loss for a while now and trying to earn back the lead. And it just seems to be wearing on him.
Oh, grabs the edge right up.
That was sick
from her hands.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was trying to think of the words that Jigglypuff has for hands. What does she have? Nubs?
Giblets? Giblets?
Cha. Giblets.
Ooh. I wonder what sort of punish a Zelda could get if Jigs went in for the rest off of Zelda up being on stage.
Oh, you're right. I don't know.
Because it seems like he's been afraid to rest her up B landing on the stage. Maybe it's not true?
Oh, did backdoors kill? What happened? What percent was he at?
Just
oh my god.
bad DI. That didn't seem like it should have killed.
No, it hasn't killed once. He's been going, like, up. Oh, double.
Why would it
hit him with the 1-2?
Maybe he was expecting, is it down throw where Zelda throws you lightly behind her and you have to DI away not to get kicked?
Yeah. But I mean, that's so reactionable.
If you assumed he was going to do down throw and you held for that instead of holding for the others and reacting to down.
Yeah, I guess.
Playing from a loss for a long time is real stressful. Okay, Zelda is... Alright. Zelda is not DDD-esque.
SoulPech hanging on to his last stock. Alright, I'm seriously gonna take 30 seconds to answer these music questions in a second as soon as it ends. It's eating at me.
No, I understand. That was some interesting grab armor.
Yeah. Yeah, rest is on the table. Quincy says, okay, let's go one rest. Rest is absolutely on the table in the situation.
It's getting harder, though. Zelda at 60, how are you going to convert into a rest?
Like, pound, maybe?
Maybe. It's just... all these little hits making it harder to get a rest unless it's just raw. Oh, no. Alright.
Okay. 30 second music lesson, everyone.
Almost brought it back.
EonBot says, well, guitar